welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. Is Marvin speaking. I hope everyone's having a good day. I haven't done a Amy Bradley video for a while at the end of the day because there hasn't really been that much out there. But Amy Lynn Bradley, for those who don't know or are new to the channel, she's an American woman who disappeared from the Royal Caribbean cruise ship in 1998, a case that remains unsolved. Recent interest in her disappearance was spurred by the 2005 Netflix documentary miniseries Amy Bradley is Missing. Background: Amy Lynn Bradley, a 23-year-old from Pittsburgh, Virginia, was on a family vacation with her parents and brother aboard the Rhapsody of the Seas cruise ship. The last sightings in the early hours of the morning of March the 24th, 1998, as the ship was sailing towards Curaçao. Bradley was seen sleeping on the family cabin balcony around 5:30 a.m. by her father. She was gone by 6 a.m. Investigations delays. The family immediately reported her missing, but passengers were permitted to disembark when the ship arrived in Curaçao, potentially allowing Bradley or her kidnappers to leave. A ship-wide search was conducted later, and 4-day air and sea search by the Dutch Caribbean Coast Guard proved fruitless. The FBI are often reward of up to $25,000 for information still now on her disappearance. And I'm sure that the family may be offering something as well. But it's said that she may have been human trafficked. The family maintained that she's still alive. So that's some of the story of the case. But we're going to go into a video by Truth Quest. And basically, the title of this, and the lady in the background, is actually Jazz from the Escort Pictures. She was helping Yellow recruit girls and sell them. She knew Amy would sell because she resembled Amy. The following morning, Yellow drugged Amy's coffee and snuck her off the ship in the container that had their music equipment in it. He went to a nearby parking lot and handed Amy off to handlers and got paid. Amy was in Campo Alegre, late 2004, when I was there on vacation. At that time, I didn't even know she was missing until I recently seen the documentary. But surely, my point is, you would have seen documentaries before on Amy Bradley, which sometimes doesn't make sense because obviously it's been a topic of conversation for many years, to be honest with you. But let's just listen to Truth Quest because she does make some good points. But the problem with the Amy Bradley case about people seeing her, there's no really proof of anything, even though there was a lot of dodgy characters on that ship.
Guys, it's Truth Quest X. I'm a freelance investigator. I want to share something that somebody commented on one of my recent Amy Lynn Bradley disappearance video. There was an alarming comment that caught my attention. They say they saw Amy Lynn Bradley in person. According to them, this happened in the early 2000s, maybe around 2004. They said a woman named Jazz was involved, someone who had allegedly tricked Amy, then hid her inside of a shipping container. After that, they claim Amy was handed off to her handlers. As a freelance investigator, I want to be clear that this is not verified. This is just somebody's alarming comment. They say they saw a photo on TV and recognized the woman from the crowd as either Jazz or Amy, and that's the moment they connected it to Amy.
I've never basically heard this story before. That is Jazz, because she looked like Amy, may have been on the ship. Very, very bizarre. But like I said, I think there's always going to be bits and bobs in this case which we can't really understand. There possibly was another woman who's linked to basically getting women off the ship or getting them interested in other work, should we say. But like I said, it's just an allegation. I respect basically people sort of coming out and giving narratives, but like I said, we just want more links into finding Amy. And I've not done for a while because, like I said, I think a lot of the same things were actually coming out. I do watch Truth Quest. I do think she's very good, but you never know what may come out of this. but interesting. But like I said, sometimes we'd like these sort of people to sort of really come forward and talk. But like I said, 20 years have passed basically since then. And like I said, this person says that, you know, it's only recently that she saw the documentary and actually thinks she ran away. But I suppose it does jog memories, should we say. Let me know what you think, people, and don't forget to subscribe to Streamline Entertainment. Thank you.